Well, Friday here at GMN, our friend Berta Lippert is back, wellness coach and health extraordinaire. We're all supporting our teams today.
Yeah.
Dana's and Bears, Berta's got the Vikings, and I have the Packers. And we are making some pizza today. It's timely because obviously we're well into football season, and at least in my mind, football and snacks go hand in hand.
Absolutely.
But a lot of times the snacks aren't super healthy.
No. Oh, no.
So the whole idea of this segment was to have a game day staple, which of course is pizza, but a lot healthier. And my goal was to make sure everybody was busy watching the game instead of in the kitchen. So they're going to see how fast we can put together a healthy pizza and be back watching the game in no time.
All right.
Awesome. So what kind of pizza is this?
This is a barbecue chicken pizza.
Ooh.
Yeah, very tasty. It's super good. I know that was my inspiration for this one for sure. So what we're going to start with to have this go super fast for everybody on game day is here we have 100% whole grain, ultra thin crust. So you can get these at a regular grocery store. If you haven't used them before, just ask where they're at because this will make it really simple to bake this on.
Okay. And that's kind of like almost like flatbread.
Yes, very much. And in fact, you could substitute that if you wanted to.
Oh, awesome.
Yep, absolutely. So what I do is I start with 1 tablespoon of heart healthy olive oil with some garlic, about 2 to 3 cloves of minced garlic in there. So what I do is you can just use the back of a spoon or have a brush, and I just simply spread that out over the crust here. So it helps get the garlic all over and kind of get that crust, a nice texture that we like.
Oh, yeah. I love garlic.
Oh, my gosh, me too.
I love the smell.
It smells so good already just with that garlic.
So good.
So it's simple like that. Now then, I'll recruit you two if you want to help me out here.
Sure. Okay.
What we'll do is the recipe has 1 cup total of low-fat shredded cheese, which you have here. So I'll have you guys maybe just take half and put about half of that cheese down for 1 layer first.
Okay.
And you can just sprinkle it wherever you want to on the pizza.
All right. Stay on your side, Maria.
I don't think this is a Wisconsin-friendly pizza.
I thought it might be while I grew up for that.
Oh, yeah. I love cheese.
Me too.
All right, fantastic. So next we are ready, and we're going to put the chicken dough. But I wanted to say 2 things about the chicken.
Okay.
One is you want to bake this up ahead of time, because again, I want you watching the game instead of in the kitchen. So
Right.
bake or grill this up ahead of time.
Okay.
But this chicken that we're using here is all natural chicken. And I wanted to give everybody a tip at home that you may not know. There's a great source of lean protein, but a lot of times people can put, the manufacturers will put some breeder on that has a lot of sodium or some injections in it. So always make sure you take a look at the label and buy a low sodium version. So for example, this one that we're using here today has about 50 milligrams per serving. If you have that big frozen bag of chicken breast in the freezer, take a peek at the sodium level. It'd often be like 400 milligrams.
Oh,
it can be a really high source of sodium people don't realize. So I just wanted to mention that off the top here, and go ahead and we'll just spread that out over our chicken.
All of it?
Right. Yeah. So these, you guys, total what Dana and Maria have here is about 8 ounces of baked lean protein here, the chicken.
That's a lot of chicken, a lot of protein.
It is. So this is actually
That's
very
nice.
hearty pizza, despite it being healthy.
Which is nice.
I'm kind of messy with that.
There we go. Wow.
All right, fantastic. So now we're ready for the barbecue sauce. So what I have here, the recipe calls for, here's what it looks like with about 4 tablespoons.
Okay.
I like to put this in just an old hot sauce bottle I had because I tend to drizzle it over because then I can use a lot less and still get that flavor completely over
And it looks
the
nice.
entire. Exactly.
Oh.
It makes it look really nice too.
Oh, nice.
So we would just drizzle that over.
Oh my gosh.
And you can always coat the chicken when you're baking it too with a little bit of the barbecue sauce. And a tip for this as well is look at the sodium levels on here because there can be vast differences between different brands of barbecue sauce that you might use as well.
Oh. And sodium really adds up.
It does.
So something to keep in mind.
Absolutely. And so then we can go ahead and finish off with the cheese, the rest of the cheese on top.
my
of that.
favorite part.
I think we didn't use it all. There you go.
I hope if you haven't had breakfast yet, I'm sure you are wanting it now at home. Cold pizza's always good for breakfast.
is like
I
the
love
best.
pizza for breakfast.
Absolutely.
There we go.
That's it. And all we have to do, is I just take some red onion that I have sliced up here, and it's about 1/4 of a small to medium onion. And all you have to do, you guys, after this, is put it in the oven. Mine cooks in about 5 minutes at 425 degrees. Yeah, so it can be done really fast. I would say if you're not used to cooking with these, I like to put mine right on the rack itself because I like a really crispy crust on it.
I do too.
So you just have to make sure you watch it and look at the directions on the package. Make sure you check maybe half the time they say because they can be done really fast. Then all you have to do is it'll come out. And I always like to put mine on a wire rack just so the crust doesn't get soggy.
Oh, yeah.
And so
True.
it's crispy, yeah. And I just simply top it with cilantro like you see there.
Wonderful.
Something big in the time of a commercial break.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah,
That's a good way to think of it.
football.
Well, a healthy and super easy recipe for any game coming up this Sunday or Monday Night Football. And thank you so much, Britta, for joining us. That recipe will be posted online after the show, so you can take a look. And we'll see you next time.
Sounds great, guys.